I'll shut your mouth. I already shut your mouth, Scotty.
You can't shut shit, bitch.
You think,
I shut my mouth.
You think you're talking, Scotty, but you ain't even talking, bitch.
I'm talking as much as I want.
You ain't even talking. And
I'm
look
talking
at Paul.
to you.
Look at Paul's ugly, fat fucking ass, dude. Fuck Paul, everybody. Am I right? Ben. Perfect Ben.
I'm the Mona Lisa.
Ben is the Mona Lisa. Trap Mona Lisa, dude. Trap Ben Elisa.
What the fuck is
Trap Ben Elisa is looking fucking good. And she even has the same wry little smile, too.
Yeah, damn.
What the fuck?
That's great. Oh, is that a new one? That's a new one. I think that's a new super chat there.
Send piss vids to Paul. Damn.
Are you guys going to talk about Bill Nye's Netflix show? We already talked about it a little earlier in the show, but maybe we'll talk about it on tonight's show as well. Maybe we'll see if we can find some videos related to it or something.
Because it was pretty bad.
It seems like a lot of people are interested right now, so we'll probably work some about that in. So thank you. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and check back with the live chat at the end, or we call it now the super chat. I don't know if you guys were here for that, if you were seeing the cut-up version of this, but yeah. Oh, there's one more. I guess we could read that. Hey, guys, do you think you'll bring back the former characters that made DP great, like Gail, for example? We stopped covering Gail because you guys said she was boring as fuck every time we put her on.
You know what's crazy?
But yeah, now she became a Jesuit,
yes,
dude. So.
I heard that too.
We got to cover that.
So obviously we'll be covering that for sure.
Gail is now a Jesuit?
Yeah. Yes. So tonight we will be covering that.
Here, dude, the ultimate heel turn, dude.
Yep. It's a double turn almost.
Yep.
It's like, what the fuck?
Gail is
throwing
a
us
Jesuit
curveballs
now. So maybe she wants to just is she changed what the Jesuits about, or do she don't want to destroy the world? She just wants to join them now, man.
I don't know, dude. Let's read this fucking
story. Ohio woman charged with raping.
Another story out of Ohio.
Robbing male taxi driver. Raped and robbed by this bitch. You know, and when you hear about a chick raping some dude, usually you would expect it to be someone who's a little bit more disgusting than that.
Yeah,
who's a little bit more desperate
older.
For
like
dicking.
I would think normally it'd be like you know, like an older person on like a younger person.
I guess those stereotypes, though, at least in this instance, not true.
Yeah. An Ohio woman accused of raping and robbing a male taxi driver was arrested while two accomplices remain at large. Brittany Carter, 23, was charged this month with first-degree rape and aggravated robbery for a January 28th incident in Findlay, Ohio. Another fucking Ohio place.
Yeah,
dude.
that's close to Toledo. Findlay is like south of Toledo.
So I'm assuming economically not that great.
No, not
that's
at
where
all.
Ben Roethlisberger is from, actually.
Okay. Police said Carter got into a taxi around 4:24 a.m. with two men that was called from a local hotel. In the vehicle, Carter performed a sex act on the 29-year-old driver while another passenger, Corey Jackson, 20, held a knife against his throat.
These people are into some kinky shit, dude.
So
we're going to fucking put a knife to your throat, but...
Dude, look how much they got.
We're going to fucking we're going to get this chick to give you a blowjob at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, like, if they were really trying to rob someone, like, why would they include that? There's some weird shit going on here.
They have some
sexual
fetishistic shit.
Yeah.
No, but listen to this. Carter and the two men allegedly stole $32 from the driver's pockets and fled.
Yep.
$32.
So, yeah, well, I guess that was a charge for the blowjob.
Yeah, they were charging him for the involuntary blowjob that he got with a knife to his throat.
I guess that's the cut rate blowjob.
Cut rate. I love it.
Look at the quote.
We don't know why she did it. I do. Findlay Lieutenant Robert Ring told the News Messenger maybe it was a distraction because they took money from him.
Hell of a distraction, dude.
No, it's not. It was not a distraction. There's obviously some kind of like kinky shit going on in the minds of these people who did this.
We want to watch this bitch suck some guy's dick that don't want it.
I love when she sucked a dick of some guy that I'm threatening to kill at the same time. The 23-year-old was taken into custody March 10th at Hancock County Jail. She is being held on $60,000 bond. Well, that $32 ain't going to cover that, sweetie.
Yeah. Just a little bit more.
So, yeah, I mean, like, and you know, the crazy thing about this story is when this broke, there was a bunch of fucking, like, girls on Twitter like, she raped a man at knife point. That's so funny. LOL.
Really?
Yeah, there's a shit ton of them. Just a shit ton of girls who were just tickled pink by this fucking story.
Really?
Yeah, so I mean, like, I don't want to fucking, like, just imagine the reverse. Just imagine if some woman had been forced to do something against her will sexually, and men all over the internet were like, ha, awesome,
dude.
Man power.
Have you heard the big fucking feminist to do now? It's about guys that take the condom off when the people are having sex, which is obviously like if you're not consensual, it's wrong. But they make it like it's like this epidemic and this like crisis that's going on, and
That's everywhere.
And every guy is doing this, and it's like, yeah, there's always assholes that do this kind of bullshit.
The definition of rape is just being broadened to the point where eventually looking at a girl's tits,
you're right. That's basically
on
what
the
it
streets is going to be considered an act of sexual aggression against her, and actual rape victims are not going to get treated as seriously as they deserve because of this fucking feminist watering down of the definition.
Well, everyone wants to be a victim in that community, so it's like they have to go out of their way to become even greater victims. They have to find every little thing, like, oh, this happened and I didn't necessarily like this, or this. Oh, I'm a rape victim.
Well, they already made it that if you're born with a pussy, you're just automatically a victim of everything all the time.
Well, dude, you've seen the shit with like retroactive shit where it's like retroactive consent.
Yeah, I changed my mind afterwards. He raped me. Whatever.
No.
Doesn't work that way. That's fucking flat out retarded.
You don't see men like at child support hearings doing that. Like, I retroactively take back my consent to father that child.
She raped me.
Well, it was rape. But you know what? You have power though. Power and privilege, Ben. So if you do it, it doesn't count. You can't do it. But a woman, she doesn't have the same power and privilege, Ben. So she's allowed to do that.
Yep.
There's a difference, Ben.
Someone in the chat asked about Star Trek Online. Actually, I'll tell you what, guys. I'm going to log in and play after tonight's Drunken Peasants episode for at least a little while.
I would join you, but my computer's in the shop. When it gets out, I will join you guys for some Star Trek Online shenanigans.
Get raped in the ass, Paul.
For sure. Do we want to do a double feature with this one? Because we had an extra story.
Yeah.
I think we have one. I think we have one more left to do. Though
we have more, but it's cool. Like we've been on for a while. We've put a lot of time.
Double feature it is.
Cool. All right.
Gonna do a double feature here.
The next story.
I think we should do the fire
the festival.
Yeah,
story. Okay. I agree.
All right, hold on, and I have to take the chat off the screen.
All right, let's do it. So. Fire Festival leaves rich kids stranded on an island with feral dogs.
Sweet.
That's awesome, dude.
Why is this the fucking accompanying picture?
It's like a bunch of bikini-clad babes.
Black babes.
Bikini-clad babes on the back of a boat.
Different shades of melanin on these babes.
Today, in a horrifying but kind of hilarious news, the Rich Kid Music Festival known as Fire, which was set to make its debut this weekend in the Bahamas, has turned out to be a total scam. Even we have to admit they totally had us fooled. Promoted by the influencer likes of Bella Hadid, who the fuck is that? Emily Ratajkowski.
She's a model.
Okay.
The luxury experience promised VIP accommodations, including yachts, private planes, and lush igloo-like tents on the remote island of Fire Cay. Performers were set to include Major Lazer, Migos, and for some reason Blink-182, with ticket prices reaching upwards of $12,000.
Dude.
But this morning, the wealthy millennials set of festival goers en route were faced with, to be honest, a rather rude awakening. If their flight out of Miami hadn't been canceled already, they ended up in what seemed like a refugee camp covered in rat shit, feral dogs, and garbage. Awesome.
Oh, what a bunch of idiots, dude.
That's fucking great. According to Twitter account Fry Fraud, which has been calling out the fest for weeks, those exclusive eco-friendly geodesic domes are actually leftover tents from disaster relief shelters. This is one of the best scams I've ever seen in my life, dude.
Dude, it's eating the rich, dude.
I love
this. Is like a Robin Hood scam.
What the hell? As for the chef-curated culinary pop-ups, well, apparently they meant literal cheese sandwiches.
This is awesome, dude.
That's definitely beautiful. The strangest part about all this, of course, is the fact that the man behind this money-grubbing event is none other than Ja-Rule.
Yeah, dude. Oh, everybody that be living it up would say...
So Ja-Rule is out of money because, he's not popular anymore and shit. So he puts together this festival and scams a bunch of rich kids out of all their fucking mommy and daddy's money. So that he could put them in a rat shit covered fucking refugee tent on some fucking cockroach island.
Fucking came and pulled the ultimate scam, dude.
I know, right?
Ja fucking rule.
That's awesome.
Needless to say, the music festival has been canceled.
Here's
I guess.
the website. You want to see the website?
Let's go to their website.
Yeah, let's go see what's up. Fire Festival set out to provide a once-in-a-lifetime experience on the islands of the Exumas. Due to circumstances out of our control, the physical infrastructure was not in place at the time, and we were unable to fulfill on that vision safely and enjoyably for our guests.
At this time, we are working tirelessly to get flights scheduled to get everyone off of Great Exumas.
Oh my God, there are still people there.
And home safely as quick as we can. We ask that guests currently on island do not make their own arrangements to get to the airport as we are coordinating those plans. We're working to place everyone on complimentary charters back to Miami today. This process has commenced, and the safety and comfort of our guests is our top priority.
Rat shit and dogs.
The festival is being postponed. What? No one's coming back to this.
This festival is over,
This
and Ja
festival
Rule
is
is probably going to be arrested.
I don't
or
know.
Sued
He's
into
probably not going to be
oblivion.
arrested, but he's probably going to be sued.
April 28th. So
times
this is a
This is current,
This is
dude.
today.
This is legit. This happened today.
This is awesome. This is the greatest fucking thing.
I mean, if that website is to believe, there are still people on that island
What the fuck, dude?
waiting for a fucking plane that may never come from Ja Rule.
They're just going to form their own society there, dude.
It's all over. Like, it's even on CNN. I mean, here's...
When a $12,000 luxury festival in paradise turns into chaos. Yeah, let's take a look. Shitty music, shitty music. Oh
my God, look at these people.
So the Fire Festival, they promised a top... Yeah.
Yeah, look at the people standing around.
The infrastructure was not yet in place.
Probably not.
Instead, they're welcome with half-built tents and feral dogs.
Jesus.
This is beautiful.
This is awesome, dude.
Cheese sandwiches, dude.
Oh, dude, look at that fucking meal, dude.
What a bunch of fucking suckers,
Oh,
dude.
my God.
This is so great. These people are fucking morons.
How did Ja Rule, how did you think you were getting away with this, dude?
Blink-182, they were actually going to play, it looks like.
Yeah.
Wow, dude.
Yeah,
Everyone got hoodwinked by this shit.
You know, like Blink-182. I mean, like these people, they were totally ripped off and scammed. So maybe you should just go fucking play a set for them, dude.
I think it was most people were just bailing, dude.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, you got a bunch of fucking people that spent like,
But they're
big,
stuck
big
there.
bucks.
Like a bunch of them are stuck there, though. I mean, like whatever. Organizers blame the debacle on an unexpected start.
What?
What?
What does that mean? Unexpected start? Didn't you set the start date?
This is a total scam. Come on.
Guests with pending travel. Due to circumstances beyond our control, inbound flights have been canceled. We're working to refund your ticket. Okay. The Bahamas expressed disappointment over the total disorganization and chaos. More like the total fucking scammy nature of this thing.
Yeah,
like,
look at this shit, dude. Look at this place.
Dude,
Looks
come
like
on.
a dump.
It's a refugee camp.
This
Is what
looks
it
like
looks
a
like.
garbage landfill that they put a bunch of fucking refugee tents on it.
$12,000 for you rich kids, though. Come on down.
Opening it up to
For
the
a
super
fuck-
chat, bitch.
Dude, for a fucking cheese sandwich.
Dude, Ja Rule fucking is the scammer of all time, dude.
Ja Rule. He's not going to make money in this in the long run, dude.
Baby.
Yeah.
This is not. This is going to blow right up in his fucking face because all these people are going to sue the fucking shit out of him. He's
If
probably gonna,
anybody's not going to be seen in public again, what do I do?
What do
mustard gas always helps.
Anybody moving to Switzerland?
What do I do? He's taking all those rich kids' money and going to Switzerland, dude.
That's what he needs to do.
Baby.
Baby, Ja Rule.
Paul Bunyip.
Paul Bunyip? No, thank you, dude. A bunyip is some weird sex organ that the bunyip wants to fuck instead of a pussy.
Let me fuck you, bunyip.
Yeah.
Boy.
This was one of the stops on my RV trip, actually, this island. They
Was it
deserved
the
to get
Fire Fest?
scammed. Why do they deserve to get scammed? Just because they're rich? They
Trust
have more.
fund.
They have more money than me,
honestly,
so they deserve to lose it.
Anybody that would buy a ticket to the Bahamas from Ja Rule kind of does deserve to
they
get
deserve to be
scammed.
scammed. Come
I'm
on.
sorry, TJ, but
I mean, come on. If you have like legitimate fucking bands and shit scheduled,
Yeah,
and,
I mean,
you know,
at
like everything looks legit on the surface. I mean, you know,
Ja Rule didn't tip your fucking hat, dude. Ja Rule.
I mean, like,
is
I mean,
Ja
like,
Rule like notoriously untrustworthy or something?
know.
I don't know. Fuck.
Dude,
not
know
that I'm aware of.
notoriously anything. Why would you buy
Listen
a
to
ticket
Paul.
to something
Listen
based
to Paul
on Ja
claim
Rule?
like
Yeah,
he-
like
he
his
coulda
ass
cracked
would have
this-
spotted this shit.
Yeah. Oh, Ja Rule, man. It's like you go to fucking
I
Blink
knew there was
182.
something
Are you
wrong
guys
when I
implying?
heard Ja Rule
Are you guys
was
implying
involved.
that I would buy a ticket
it
to some
sounds-
fucking music
I'm not saying you would
festival?
buy it, but
You know
you
what
wouldn't
it
be.
sounds
You
like?
would know that
You would not
because it was
immediately
Ja
identify
Rule.
it as a scam because Ja Rule was
Right.
involved.
I know it was gonna suck.
But you know
Is that
what?
far off from the truth?
Yes.
Well, all right.
It's probably just Ja
I
Rule.
gotta
Yes,
give you
knowing
that. I gotta
knowing
give you
that
that
it'll
suck.
suck
Is it-
doesn't
I
mean you
can't-
know it was a
all right,
scam.
But isn't
Hold
it
on.
that Ja Rule is probably just more incompetent
Okay.
and didn't set up the festival properly and just didn't
Probably.
plan
No,
things?
no, there's no fucking way he thought that was a gourmet meal.
dude,
No.
I can't put down your name, so I'm spelling it backwards. You're the best, Neb.
Okay.
Thanks for
But how do you-
replying
but how-
to STO.
Okay, but how involved was this guy realistically
you.
in planning this fucking
I don't
shit?
know. How would I know?
That's what I'm saying.
How
to
the
you,
fuck
I mean,
would I know?
So I mean, it's probably just like he hired a bunch of people who just did the fucking. He might have actually been scammed by the people who were planning this event.
Who knows? Possibly. But it's according to that article, it identifies him as the top guy. So whatever.
Well,
Can you blink and imagine yourself being 80 years old? 50 for TJ and Paul. Why 50 for us? Because that's as high as we're gonna get.
Yeah, because we're fat.
What do you imagine dying is like? All of your thoughts and memories just vanishing. I don't think it's like anything because once you're dead,
Yeah.
you're just fucking dead.
I imagine it's just like you slip into a dreamless sleep that never ends, dude.
Or
Yeah.
well,
I'd
it
say that's probably
depends.
accurate.
I mean, that depends. Like, you know, if you get decapitated, I think it's quick. You know, like get shot in the head.
They
But
say
if you
that
die
the,
of
they say the
cancer,
head
it's
lives
fucking
for
terrible.
like 11 seconds afterwards.
yeah, you're like, oh god, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Kind of a fun ride through the air though. Like,
Yeah, woo! Maybe they'd be cool to like cut your head off and throw you off a cliff and let you have like an 11-second free fall. Be kinda neat.
free falling.
Okay.
keep it going, TJ.
But
Keep it going,
yeah,
TJ.
dude, that's how I kind of imagine it being. I've never like died, but I had like syncope once. I lost, lost consciousness.
Yeah, you passed
fully
out.
and passed the fuck out, and I have a feeling it feels a lot like that.
I've had syncope before too.
Yeah,
So like you were just like kind of like what happened to you, Paul? You were standing
it was
up.
blood pressure medication.
Oh, I see.
I just started it, and I took too much of it. Well, I had two that I was supposed to take at different times of the
Hit
day.
it
I
quick,
took them at
Paul's
once.
Keith, dude.
Oh, sorry, didn't know.
The DMT kicks in.
DMT.
If the DMT was kicking in, that'd be the end of the show.
Yeah. The
I
rest
had-
of the show would just be us going.
I had syncope just eating a meal, and the next thing I knew, like I felt like I got like really hot and sweaty,
Yeah.
and like I started blacking out, like my vision started going totally black.
Yep.
And then
Did it close in from the
yeah.
insides?
And
Yeah.
then eventually I put my head between my knees, but I was sweating. I was sweating so fucking bad from it.
Did you actually lose consciousness at some point?
Yeah, but
'Cause I
like,
fell.
well,
When is
I was
your-
already sitting down because
Person wants to know when our Europe trip is planned. Well, you have to stay tuned for that.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned for announcements.
Yeah, I ate shit, but yeah, it was like nothing for a little bit, and then I woke up on the kitchen floor, sweaty as fuck.
Sweaty is a fucking.
That is one thing, you sweat so bad when it happens.
What is syncope? Because I'm not really too familiar
it's
with
like
this.
it's like your heart can't like put enough blood into your brain.
It's almost
Okay.
it's almost kind of like sudden infant death syndrome in that it's a broad diagnosis given to mean that you lost.
You just lost consciousness
so if
for
you
no
ever
reason.
lost consciousnson for any reason, they call it syncope.
Okay.
Yeah, so
for
even
any
blood
reason, or if
sugar.
it's just for like no, if it's for like, does it just mean like there's no discernible reason or what,
Right,
or
like-
any reason?
like-
It
for
can
me-
mean. In my case, they didn't know for sure what it was. They thought it was related to blood pressure medicine, but they didn't. They couldn't tell for sure that that's what it was.
the only
me-
time I've really passed out is like take a big hit. Of
For me,
weed.
it was blood sugar that caused a
Blood
drop
sugar.
in blood pressure.
Yep, that'll do it.
yeah.
crazy stuff.
I was like super hungry and I hadn't eaten in a while, and I ate a bunch of food like really fast, and it just totally knocked me off balance.
It's pretty crazy.
Well,
Yeah.
if anyone out there has any more super chats, now's the time because
Yeah.
we're about to close this motherfucker up.
About to shut it.
If you want to tip
fucking
us
down.
for doing this hypothesis for you guys, for you, the people who we love dearly and deeply from the bottom of our evil little hearts.
Dude, you don't love anyone, TJ.
Shut your fucking mouth, Scotty.
You don't love anybody.
Why are you fucking sabotaging our money-making operations, Scotty?
We
You're
need to know
fired.
the truth.
You're fired,
We need to know the
Scotty.
truth. Well, I
You're
don't fire-
fucking fired. You
you
know
can't
who I
fire
love?
me. You can't even
You know
fire
who
me.
I love,
You can't
Scotty?
fire me. I fire you.
You know who
You're
I
fired.
love, Scotty? I love the
You're
people who
fired.
give us fucking super chats, dude.
You know who I love?
Super chat.
TJ?
Super chat is super shitty. Jackson? Did you say
and Benjamin
Jackson?
Franklin, dude. Andrew Jackson and Benjamin Franklin. That's what I love, TJ.
I see
That's
what
who
you
I
saying.
love.
I see what you saying, Paul's ego. We on the same page, motherfucker. All right, so we're going to give you guys a few seconds, see if we're going to have any more of Super Chat come in, and we'll respond to them if they do. But failing that, we're about to get the fuck up out of here.
Well, we got
start
one more.
Preparing for the real show.
We got one more, right?
No, we're done.
No,
That's it.
we're wrapping up
okay.
now.
Fair
We're
enough.
wrapping it up. It's getting wrapped the fuck
Getting wrapped up.
All right, so I'd like to say I want to suck your tiny wiener, TJ. Well, thank you.
Nice.
Sounds
All right.
interesting.
Fire Scotty. Fire you, bitch.
All right,
Fire
10.
you.
9, 8, 7, 6,